You see my life right now, equal to nothing. You won't understand the kind of financial pressure when I dey under. See these children, they plan for them.
My name is William Benson. I'm an actor, a playwright, a director, stage and film. I'm more attuned to the industry on all levels when it comes to creativity. I'm just an artist, basically. I love what I do. Right now, we're in Ibadan, where we're shooting a film called Dear Ajayi.
Okay, you set an all-round artist.
Yes.
So what it means is that you, beyond acting, you do some other aspect of production?
Yes. So back in the days when I was learning the art itself, this was 1989, 90, and flowed through to about 2008. Then all the directors I met, those that groomed me, I met with one of the toughest and the one I learned from the most, who was Felix Okolo. If you know him. There was a time I was acting. One day he just called me and looked at me. I said, "Come here, silly boy, sit down." I sat down, and the next thing he said was, "The day there's no acting job, what would you do?" And I said, "You see people building sets there. You see people doing costume there. You can't go and join. I said, come on, go and learn how to build sets." So he gave me that opportunity to jump into every aspect of it. And one thing about me, I'm very spongy. Wherever I put my hand, I try as much as I can to learn everything within it and be spongy about it and all that, and zap everything I need to zap. And that gave me the leeway to learn how to build sets, to learn how to make costumes, learn how to do makeup, to learn how to it was one of the things that spurred me, because when I finished school in 1994, I didn't enter the uni up until 2003 because experiencing the arts kind of took me away from academics and all that. There, when people would ask me, then confession time, I tell them, "Oh, I mean, just to get them off my back and all that." But I know that it wasn't it. But one day in 2003, I just told myself, "No, I need to go to school. I need to go to school," because all the years I was not in school, I was already training those who were in uni. School. And I was seeing them graduate before my eyes. And by this time, this was 1993, when Creative Arts Department used to be a certificate program. We had Professor Bodeo Sonyi, who was handling the department. Then we came in as associate directors, external artists. Then we grew from there, helped out with the department up until it was certified as a department, not a certificate program anymore. And from then on, then in 2003, I just said I wanted to go to school. I've learned the art itself, but I want to learn the language and how it's done. Then the degree backs it up. So I got admissions into University of Lagos English department, where I majored in literature. I studied English, but majored in literature. Then after that, it's been what I've been doing since then. Then I fluctuate between stage, radio, television, and film.
God no light, just the affair for me. He had so they shame they catch me to go house, go sleep for bed for night.
The beauty of it all is that they're all mediums of expression when it comes to our work. But they all carry they all carry their modus operandi,
Yeah.
how they operate.
Yeah.
So when I moved from stage to film, I realized that there's a way you talk. Stage is larger than life,
Declarative
where you
kind of speech.
declare
Yeah.
upon everybody
Yeah.
that the 570th person in the hall
you
will
raise
hear
your
you.
voice. Yeah.
So now migrating to film,
To film.
I raised my voice and said, "Oh, we always know you stage people. We know you, so calm down." So I had to
Adapt.
adapt. Then I'm an avid reader, so I started studying online, and that's what I've been doing since then. And studying online gave me the rudiments of how to apply oneself, and having to work with some directors who do understand how to work the magic out of you, give me the leeway to balance out in the industry, and I enjoy what I do, and I'm very passionate, and I always believe in one thing, especially in all the facets, all the genres of the industry, uh, which is collaboration.
Yeah.
For
that
us
is the
to
soul.
come, yes, for us to come to the place of finesse and conclusion where people say, "Oh, it's plausible." We must harness the collaborative strength we all have. You can pick one broom and break it, but if you hold the bunch,
It makes
it's
it
difficult to break. So I always believe in collaboration. I feed off you as an actor, you feed off me as an actor, and I love it when I work with actors who are thinking, a thinking actor. They think on the spot. I'm more of a thinking actor. I don't. It's not about what I read in the script. It's what I'm feeling about the person I'm working with, to bring it like 99% to reality. That people feel it.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Now, in this short discussion so far,
Yes.
you have the flair for directing. You respect directors a lot.
Yes, I did.
Because this is what I noticed.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I do.
Because talk about directors and their ability.
Yes.
And of course, for me, this is the professionalism in you.
Yes.
Because when you work with good directors,
Yes.
they can make a world of difference.
Yes, they do.
If they know their audience.
Yeah. So a lot of times with directors in Nigeria, as an actor, what I will always advise other actors to learn is when you're working with any director, never ever focus on the negative sides of all these directors.
Yeah.
They have a way they commandeer the approach, or they want to what they want to lead out or put out for people to see. And everybody they're dealing with, if you're working with 60 people as a 60-man cast, you get to a place where every one of them are torn from different loins with their different mentalities and all that. So if you give them a chance, everybody wants to show you what they're made up of. No,
Yeah, they
I'm
want
not
to take
interested.
control.
Yeah, they want to take. I'm not interested in what you're made up of. I'm interested with the fact that you are an actor. You can deliver what I want because I saw you. I saw that in you. That's why I employed your services. If I need your opinion, I will ask. If I ask for your opinion, then you give me your opinion. I will respect it. If I listen to it, it's not conducive for me to take it in. I still say thank you for giving it.
Yeah.
Not the place where when a director is reacting, then the actors are busy insulting, and you will not gain. Like they say the anointing you don't respect never works for you. So the grace you don't respect doesn't work for you. I took it upon myself to study my directors and have that modicum of respect for them. Even when they insult me, I don't look at the insult. I look at the benefits of what they're giving me. It's like a painter who is painting. The canvas doesn't say no, don't put it there. The paints don't say don't do this. He's the visionary, is the one seeing what he wants to do. So I always tell them, here I am, do with me what you will. If I submit myself to you, use me to the fullest. I like directors who help to mold you because they did help me. And today, what they did many years ago is paying off today. And there are some who didn't listen to them that time. Most of them have left the industry to go and do something else. They tell you the industry doesn't work. Then when you talk, they say, "Oh, you are lucky." No, it's not about luck. It's about the discipline. It's about how you you give yourself to the craft. Let the craft do what it will do with you. God uses us. God is not going to come down to do. He's done everything He needs to do. He's placed everything in our hands, a dominion for us to dominate and all that. And how do you dominate? It's for you to catch wisdom. It's for you to catch knowledge. It's for you to catch understanding, and how you spread it on the table, and decipher how you apply it. Application, the process. And that brings us to the place where you say, oh, this guy is a good actor, or this director is a wonderful director. And that's the collaboration also. The director brings his own collaborative strength, the actor brings his own collaborative strength.
And they
We
work
will merge
together.
it together, we work
It
in
becomes a
unity.
whole.
Yes.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So what would you say? Because I mean, again, I like your emphasis on discipline, and then would you say you see a lot of that in
the
Hollywood, in the industry?
It's there. It's there. It's just the point where I usually delineate away from the mentality in the Nollywood industry. The Nollywood industry is a growing industry. It's still coming. It's growing, and in the midst of it, let the chaff and the wheat and the thistle, let them all grow.
Yeah.
One says the meat that has fat will prove it by the taste of fire.
Yeah.
Discipline is something we learn, like the Yorubas will say, "Ile latin kesho." What they didn't imbibe in you from home. Anywhere you find yourself, you can't give it. It's what you have, you give. What you don't have, you can't give.
That's true.
So the Nollywood industry is a pool of, or like a potpourri of different kind of beings who see themselves as artists, and the discipline is there. And for me, the discipline is there, but at the same time, it's not as we would want it to be.
Yeah.
And something I love, which is what I always tell people: you say you're a star, the stars are up there, you are down here. So how do you make yourself a star? It is earning the strength of the value you carry. When you earn the value, you carry the value, you use the value, money will come after you. But if you go for the money and the money begins to come to you, it gets into your head. Then you begin to look down on different people, thinking that you've made yourself know. There are chains of command. There's the organogram. And in that organogram, you have to have discipline. You have to trust the process. You have to know that the industry makes you. Like I tell myself, I'm just a worker in the space. Like a banker goes to the bank and sit at the till to serve the people.
Yeah.
If you are a star and you walk on the street and you don't have paparazzis running after you, but if you're abroad and you see the likes of actors in Hollywood, people are making money from taking pictures of them
and selling
so
it. Yeah.
you would know the difference.
Especially if it's an autographed one.
Yeah,
You've made it.
I don't get into the headspace. Discipline is very important. It's key for anybody in any industry. If you're not disciplined, you hardly go far.
Yeah. But do you think, I mean, as it were, that actors are, I would say, reasonably remunerated in Nigeria currently?
No, I would. Well, they are trying. It takes a lot for the producers to come to the place where they say that they want to make a film, and you don't know what they go through. Basically, the system itself on its own, the system called Nigeria on its own, stifles a lot of businesses, and the fact that you have producers who are still plunging and pushing and doing, putting all the efforts to make sure that something still goes on. Is commendable, but at the same time, are actors remunerated well? I would say not. No. It's not to the fault of the producers.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that if we compare the Nigerian system and the Western world with regards to, there's a structure.
There's a structure.
There's a structure. We don't have that structure yet, and until we remove the clogs in the wheel of progress, the clogs who always set in that when opportunities come, rather than look at the holistic networking that benefits everybody, it's not only myself, me, myself, and I and my family kind of thing. We look at it holistically. How does it benefit the industry? How does it benefit the people? How do we regenerate what we're getting? How do we procreate it? How do we expand? How do we multiply it in a way that when people come out and you see actors and they look good, they dress well, they have cars, they live in good homes and all that, the glory still comes to you that these people benefited from you. They benefited from you. It's not just you that should be enjoying the largesse of whatever you've gotten. And the other part that kills the actors the most is when you sign a deal where which is the once paid, once you're done with the gig, what you're paid is what you're paid. Whatever they do with the gig in the next 10 years is you have no royalty and all that.
Which is not the same abroad.
No, it's not.
But then, I mean, shouldn't actors, because I think Nigeria is evolving, I mean, the industry is evolving, it's becoming better and better.
Yes, it is.
And so with the involvement, with the improvement, shouldn't the Actors Guild kind of either lobby the industry to at least, effect those kind of changes, however minimal, at least to start
So
with.
what I said earlier, which is Ilela Tinke Shorodi, Onteyeba Jele Yeng Befo. You can't give what you don't have. You can form every guild in the world.
Yeah.
If you don't have the heart for humanity, if you don't have the heart for people, it will be difficult.
But that is where I would disagree with you.
How do you mean?
Because, I mean, when it comes to business, it is not about heart.
So when I say,
in Hollywood, for instance,
when I say heart, you're doing business. If everybody, so we come to a place where it is, yes, it's business, but you have people that you use to do that business.
Yeah.
And there are some times where you sign documents, whatever document you're signing is not the document they give to the main body. All they're waiting for is just your signature or pen. So they remove that last page and add it to the document on the other. It is business. But at the same time, you're dealing with an industry where you have foreigners coming to invest.
Yeah.
And now they've come in, they've started investing, then they've discovered that you're playing pranks on them.
Yeah.
Now the industry pulls out, goes back to where they're coming from, which is what we're dealing with regards
currently.
to
Netflix
and all that. So the heart I'm talking about is not the heart of not doing business properly. Business is business.
Yeah.
If I have an agreement with you, this is what I'm going to get and all that. The AGN or the what do you call them?
The
Actors Guild and all that. They've not come to that unity where we all come and say this is what we want and that is how it's going to hold. Because if you say you're not going to do the job, another actor will tell you do it. But because they are not part of AGN, AGN has no hold on them. So AGN goes to the film corporation and say, oh, you that is doing this film, you can't use this person. If you use this person, then
there's a problem. So the reason why I'm talking about that is this. I'm thinking, in terms of it be a matter of law. It's the media law, because in Hollywood, I mean, in America, I mean, if you play someone's music on radio, the person gets paid for it. So isn't that part of the media law? If Nigeria, for instance, if you guys lobby the National Assembly, for instance, to enact that kind of law, that would, at least it's mandatory. If you run foul of the law, then there are certain expectations in terms of punishment.
That is what it should be.
Yeah.
But I'm still saying it. Who is going to do the lobbying?